Yesterday, I had a catch up with my wonderful counselor, and when I was listing her some of my key events of my life, something really got me. And side note, I have been to counseling therapy for maybe the past 6, 7 years by now, and with different counselors in different areas of my life. And so today I want to talk to you about my life that has been, how do I say, nothing else than, apart from a few years, of course, uh, rejectional. So it happened a lot of dismissal, a lot of refusal, a lot of ignorance. And as I was talking with her and listing the key events, um, here a little bit of my story, what happened. So when I was 1 year old, I my kind of a chronic illness broke out in my body, which I know by now is by medically seen a genetical issue. And on the emotional, psychological side, probably it happened because of refusal. I will talk to you about that a little bit later. Um, but the reality is, I feel, and it's not like that. I kind of don't want to believe it, but I still do believe it. I don't want, no matter how hard I try, no matter how positive I think, a lot of rejection happen and has always been. Of course, we all have that. I know out there people like you, every now and then, rejection, dismissal, refusal, ignorance by others, by something, by someone happens. And that's true. But what this life has given me, and it's it's kind of what got me yesterday in the counseling. The reason why it happened is kind of a manifestation, and when there's a manifestation in someone's life, it doesn't matter how much you try, how positive you are, how much you believe in a loving God, uh, how much He is for you, and that's all true. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't take anything apart from it, but it just happens. And so I'm really excited to go through that in my life, to really go deeper into the root of my life. Why is that the heck happening so much in my life? And it has been happening um, in my work, my business, in my relationship, in my health, in my finances, and all the uh, main elements of life. And yeah, sorry, I came a little bit up for my story. So I got a chronic illness with 1 year old. I had to go on dialysis with 2 years old, and I'm just sharing the key elements of my life because my life story is so big, so filled with many details, with so many uh, rejection. I don't like to say the word because I don't know how to speak it. To be honest, rejection. So um, I lost pre-kidney transplant. So that means um, when you, I lost my own kidneys with around 2 years, and then I had to go to dialysis. And then with 5, 7, and 11 years old, I received a kidney transplant from someone else. So somebody dies or whatever, and you are on a waiting list, and you get called. Back then, my parents got called. You got up in the middle of the night. Hey, come to the hospital. We have a kidney for you. Um, you have your last dialysis treatments to make the blood as clean as possible, so the new kidney is not overwhelmed at first stage when it in the body to clean all the toxic substances. So if you want to know a little bit more about the dialysis, I made a video last time and you can check it out here. I think it's here. Yeah. So that happened. So you have a big operation, your kidney get implanted into your body, or like it's not your kidney at that time, it's somebody else still. And at the moment it's in your body, it's your kidney. And so that happens. Then you can stop dialysis because the kidney does all the work for you. You start urinating again, and your body normally gets detoxificating as it should be. With, but the reality is, we can live with one kidney. You or most people have two kidneys. You are born with two kidneys, and so this is what happened with 5, 7, and 11 years old. The first kidney with 5 years was working just for 24 hours. And after 24 hours, they take it out again. Next operation, take it out again. The second kidney was working for 2.5 years, up to the time where the chronic illness basically reacted away again and refused the kidney. The third kidney was then given to me with 11 years old, which lasted for about 13 months, to the time where I had, again, a refusal of the chronic. So this is a little bit the key element of what I basically, that's my life, and that's what happened. And of course, these are key element of why a new kidney didn't work again. So back to the point. Apart from that, I had so many rejection with people, with girls directly today, whether it was myself that I realized or whether it was them that I realized. So there's a whole thing of, as well in business, oh man, I got self-employed in 2016, and there were 2, 3 years in the beginning that worked very well, but even with my new business, man, the setbacks that I experienced so far for the last 3, 4 years, unbelievable, really. Which of course pressures on finances as well. And so I was yesterday thinking about the manifestation thing. And my counselor said a lot as well, like, man, you have been through so much. And we can't understand why some people in this world go through so much while others not. It's not fair. I mean, I'm often like, there's so many, in my opinion, bad people out there that just go through life, like they basically fly through life. I never would happen something. And there are good people. They are like attacked. They have setbacks, refusal, rejection all the time. Anytime they are existing, and they're there. Do I have an answer of that? I don't know. I was telling my counselor like, hey, God promised that there is a scripture that for years I was believing and still believe in Romans 8:28 that say, for those who believe, all things will work together for good. And I came to the point where I told her, I started to kind of not believing that anymore because I didn't tell it like that, but I was saying like I was hoping that that point of life after 35 years of being chronically ill out of 36, of course there were some maybe totally my life 3, 4, 5 years that I could really enjoy, that I had absolutely a smooth life, and but everything was like kind of out of order. And I was telling her like, hey, look, I the point of all things will work together for good. Kind of, I was not talking that in this word, but kind of I bring the point here. I haven't realized that yet, and it's frustrating. It's like um, it's kind of frustrating because you come to a point where I think like, should I even try something again or new? Should I kind of be available to someone again or new? Should I put me out there or does it not matter at all because I get rejection anyway again? And so at this point, you might think, well, maybe I take things too personal at times. Could be, maybe. Or maybe I just believe that I'm like that, but it's not true. Or I should try harder, I should take more positive. I tell you, I have tried this all my life. I tell you, I'm a positive guy on nature and I improve on and on again to be more and more positive. And I'm still smiling, I'm still positive today, but something is there that it's just shooting and attacking me in my life. And so it's kind of, when something is going well, poof, and it's gone. It's what I feel in my life, no matter what. In any uh, important uh, basic elements of life, it's kind of like that. And so we were talking about manifestation, and it really got me. It's like manifestation is for you if you are not a person of faith or um, anything you have anything to do with spiritual things. It's okay. Um, just keep listening. Maybe you will get a point in your life as well that makes you to realize there's something more behind it in your life than what you can control. And so for me as a person of faith, I believe that there is a God-given spirit which is good, which is pure, which is positive. There's nothing bad of it. And there's the spirit of the devil, like the spirit of bad, of negative, and there is good of bad. We don't need to discuss that. Some people out there, they believe that there's no good or bad. It's just what it is. It's not true because good or bad happens. And so no judgment there. Whatever you believe, it's okay. So, but I do believe that there's bad and there's good, and there's the future world that is going to be perfect. If you're a person of faith, you know what I'm talking about. The heaven where everything will be perfect. There will be no crying, no sickness, no bad stuff, everything. And so we are basically not there yet. And still we have the authority that we have those stuff. So, okay. And we are on this world where still bad stuff happens. And it's interesting because we have already a part of it, and everyone can receive it. It's not just the people of faith, the Christian. Everybody has, um, the access to the good things, the godly things, and all that stuff. And the question is, do we want to receive it? Probably yes. Or do we want to go a little bit our own way and try it out? So it's a different thing to tell. But so it got me because the other day I was reading listening to a message. So we are here on this world. We are here, but not there yet. But still, we have stuff that we can receive. And on the other side, the bad things doesn't want to have the good thing. It's like the dark doesn't like to have light. But when the light comes in, the dark disappears. And so it's really got me. So the rejection point is basically a spiritual thing, a manifestation. And so this brings me to a whole other spectrum of realizing what happened in my life. So I have always been like kind of in my life, feeling like I'm between two people, the bad and the good, and both are like uh, wanting me. The good one wants me to have on their side, the bad one wants to have my side, and it's so strong at times. And so my point is basically, I want to encourage you, please, do yourself a favor. If your life seems like a total mess in that area, and you have tried everything, and even if you don't have that much rejection, it could be totally something else. It could be something, uh, I don't know, you have tried over and over and over again, but it didn't work. Of course, there are some things that we are just not called to be, or we are not, or we like to be someone else, but we are not. So it's kind of a tricky situation to find out. Is it? But if you have the intuition and the intention that you want something or be something, but it doesn't really work, please um, do yourself a favor and look at the spiritual part of your thing. And we all have a spiritual part. We are out of the body, soul, and spirit, and all three connect. And we have a spiritual part, and this is true because we wouldn't live without any spiritual thing. We wouldn't exist. And so the spiritual thing is also everything we basically cannot see. It's kind of difficult to explain in words. But anyway, so I want to inspire you today because I believe God created us for a purpose with so much talent and ability, and I believe He wants us to fully flourish like a big tree with so many branches So you have to find out for yourself, are you an apple tree, a cherry tree, a lychee tree, or whatever, or you can use something else. You can be, yeah, whatever. Um, so you know, you get the metaphor of the talent. And so what was my point? Yeah, so I believe he wants to have us that, and there's also the bad things that he always want to destroy us. And so my inspiration today, please, hey, just just look into that path. That I believe that when we will only remove half of our manifestation in our life, um, the world will be so much, you know, more peaceful, because manifestation, they destroy everything. This is something we believe about ourselves, or we intentionally believe. As I said before, I don't believe that I'm called for a rejectional life. I don't believe that in my head, but it's somehow it's still there, and but it has to be, you know, broken down, cut off, and so I want to inspire you today. Hey, look at that side, because you have so many talents, you have so much ability to do bigger, greater, deeper, more exceptional things than what you do right now. And one or the other person that is watching here also have some manifestation. And I declare it in the name of Jesus today, that the manifestation will decrease in your life as well in my life. And because once a manifestation, the weird thing is, like, I have so many pictures in my life what I want to be, do, or have, and they are so big, man. Oh man, they're so big. But if something is holding you back, it can't happen, because it's just, you know, it's like a chain. It's like you're in a prison in a chain, and you know what you're going to do out there. If you're in a prison, you think about out there. Hey, I'm going to build businesses. I'm going to do love people more. I'm going to travel the world, or whatever it is. And but you are there, and I have all the picture. I believe that, and the time the manifestation is down, or the different manifestation. I don't know how many I have. Uh, we will see on the process of with my counselor. Um, um, and a part of that, we don't necessarily need a counselor to destroy the manifestation. The blood of Jesus is enough. But we need people that show us where is the chain holding us back. And I think that therapists and counselors, most of them do, and because they are professional, they even have gone themselves through it. So this when you want to go but you can't, man, when that is broken down, it explodes. I believe that. I believe that for your life and my life. And so I want to inspire you, go for it. Just make sure, look at your spiritual path. If you have something missing over a long haul of your life. And so write me in the comment below, what is holding you back. And don't try it with your mind, with your positivity alone. That's all good, but that doesn't work all the time. I tell you, I've been trying on in the work up to 30 years age, and then it changed. I was strong-willed, I was positive, and it worked. But one day it didn't work anymore, because something deeper was going in there. And when you have a manifestation in your life, in your deepest of your deepness, no positivity will help. It will maybe help you to stay afloat, but it won't take it away. So tell me in the comment what are your manifestation and what is holding you back? And tell me as well in the comment what you have learned in this video, what were your aha moments, and I'm looking forward to really see and hear what that video has done to you. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.